Good afternoon, YouTubers, friends, followers, my subscribers and my Trevorites. Thank you all very much for coming onto this channel. But if you're watching this and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. Okay, people, I must get straight into it. Now, I've been asked to do this, to critique it and look at different things and talk about war movies. War movies. One in particular, Blackhawk Down. My friend Matthew Marsden was an actor in Blackhawk Down, and he said to me numerous times, why don't you talk about that and let people see the reality from what happened in the movie, the Hollywood side of it. So I'll get straight into it. Blackhawk Down. An operation that took part in the 3rd and 4th of October in 1993, the Battle of Mogadishu, codenamed Operation Gothic Serpent, where they moved in to try and detain someone. There was loads of rebels there, as we can see in the movie. So let's get into the bit that I constantly watch it. Now, for anyone out there that's a veteran or in the armed forces, whenever we watch war movies, we can't help critique between the difference in reality and what I would call the Hollywood side of it. Now, of course, we want to watch, when we watch war movies, explosions and death, and we want to see trauma. We want to see these actors under extreme pressure, our greatest actors, these actors in the world that we look up to in movies, and we want to see them put through their paces, and it's nice to watch. However, there is a reality side of that. Prior to actors taking part in war movies, they do go away and they learn basic drills, they learn weapon handling drills, they learn different things. So whenever you're watching Blackhawk Down and you're seeing these guys abseil out of helicopters, they are not actors. They are actually veterans, ex-special forces, going through the motions. And whenever they hit the ground, the camera flips to an actor's face coming off a rope. It's what they do. They Hollywoodize it to make us go, wow, these actors are brilliant. But whenever I watch these movies, especially Black Hawk Down, I have criticized it numerous times for what I've seen in the movie. Now, did that happen in real life? Because on the operation, Gothic Serpent, we see troops land on the ground at 3:40 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, in reality, I'm not sure if that's the right timing, because if I was sitting back with all my special forces guys around me and all these colonels and these operational planners, I would think, is 3 in the afternoon the right time to go into the middle of a city filled with rebels to carry out an assault? In broad daylight, I would have personally planned this to go at dark. Choppers going in at night time to land, everyone with their NVGs, night vision goggles on. They can work together, they know where they are, and I'd have pre-planned it. However, in the movie, it shows you them landing in the afternoon and being saturated with rebels, which I found strange. Also, what I found strange was how they move through the city. Because in the movie, for Hollywood closes everyone up. So people are back to back moving through the streets. And that's done for video footage. It's done for the camera angles. It's done for the movie. The realistic thing when you're sitting at home and you're seeing 5 of your great actors coming across the screen close to each other. In reality, there would have been about 10 meters between each man going through that city. 10 to 15 meters. Proper spacing. And the reason why we do that in real life, why we have spacing, is so that if an explosion goes off near one troop, it doesn't kill 10 people that are bunched up. If an explosion goes off near one troop, there's spacing between the troops so that only one gets that blast. And that's what we do in real life. We move around in spacing. Now, when we go to clear rooms, in the movie it shows you like 10 people on one side of the door, 10 people on the other side of the door, and then they kick the door in, they throw in a flash grenade or a grenade, it goes bang, they then go in and they go around the building. In real life, there's usually about 4 or 5 people at the other side of that wall, and then they move in and they all have a job. They do not all run into the one room, as it shows you in the movie. It's unrealistic and it would cost lives. So when you look at those movies, especially Black Hawk Down, and I see the explosions going off, it is really realistic. It's a great movie. I'm just saying that watching those type of movies necessarily isn't realistic. Can you imagine sitting at home as a retired veteran with PTSD and watching a movie which triggers your PTSD? So film crews and directors have to make sure that they don't go down that road, because then, believe it or not, it could be liable. Imagine suing Black Hawk Down for kicking off your PTSD. Hence why, at the start of these movies, there is warnings of flash photography, things may trigger, and suicide and other things. They let us know what that movie is about. That is their disclaimer to cover their backside for when veterans watch movies and we don't sue the directors. Listen, people, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel, and have a great day.